Gain, remixed by Uktumi. Metamorphoses! And yes,
Nice.
Gain is excellent.
Indeed he is.
I think I've only covered one of his SIDs. And I can't remember what
You
the name
covered
of it
one
is.
of his SIDs, but you don't remember which one.
Yeah, I don't remember the name, no.
Unbelievable.
But they ain't.
I'm guessing the quickest is to check on RKO. Are you sure?
Yes, 9 lives.
Oh, that was Dane?
Yes.
Oh, I did not know that. Okay. Well, that's awesome. Always some surprise. It never ends. So many great tunes on HVSC. Oh yeah, by the way, that conversation when we were... Do you remember that conversation that we had late at night with one of the Finnish blokes there? And you said that musically...
Conversation where...
Musically, you are not impressed by the Commodore 64 and HVSC songs in Function.
At Function, okay.
And then you said, well, you might not have been thirsty anymore, but you said that all in all, musically, you are not very impressed with, in general, the HVSC stuff. And you are impressed with a very few composers, but...
yeah, it's like if you take all of HVSC, it's like 60,000 songs or whatever. What percentage of that are great songs? Not a great percentage.
Okay, from that perspective, I understand.
Context matters.
Okay. Now, I was just wondering about this because I connected the conversation like in the middle of it. And I'm sure we can figure out something about inviting LFD at some point.
Yeah, unless he thinks that I'm very annoying now after shoving a camera up his face at X. Hi, have you heard of this thing called Transmission 64? Luna says, with regard to HVAC, and how much is sound effects? Well, I don't know. I think the 60,000 or whatever it is by now, hvc.c64.org. Does it say 57,576? I think most of them actually have songs in them. But you don't count the sub songs in them as separate SIDs, because the SID is like generally a collection of a song. Like for a game, it's a song and then like 10-15 sound effects baked into the same SID. I don't think there's many SIDs that are just sound effects.
And Stinson just joined the conversation saying, I was slightly annoyed about that.
About what?
I think one of your previous sentences. And let's figure it out which one it was. Most of the sound effects or something else there.
Or that you're on IRC and Discord.
That would be weird. I wonder where he is right now. Is he coming from Twitch?
Yeah, I think he's on Twitch. Yeah, he is.
The camera showing stuff. Oh,
shoving stuff. Yeah,
that's a shoving. Oh, yeah. Well,
you seemed slightly uncomfortable. Sorry about that, but I think it came out fine. I think it's out there now. The Stinson bit. Because the guys have been editing the clips and made kind of very short ones. So I think it's actually out there.
Sorry, Stinson. Yeah. I'm happy actually that this time I was not the one annoying people at the microphone. And I think Slagon did a great job about that. So next time he can take it too.
Nah.
And I can enjoy the party.
Next time you can shove cameras in people's faces. It's fine.
You think, is it so much better? Oh
Yeah,
my God.
I think most people would appreciate like a tiny woman coming up to them, pointing a camera at
Tiny
them.
woman coming up to it. Yeah, I'm not really tall, that's for sure, and I don't look like someone you should be afraid of. However, when I get angry,
I don't think I look like someone to be afraid of.
no, but you are tall, and that's
That might be true. But Stinson is kind of almost as tall as I am, I think.
I never know, but yes.
Well, I don't.
Did you prepare something for Max Levine? I think you did.
I have not yet, but give me 2 seconds, and I will have.
Gone.
There we go. Is it with thingy and whatnot? No, it is not. It's fine.
It's with tomato.
It's with tomato. Yes.
And it's Bill's Tomato Game, Future Part 2. Nicely enough, he sent through a link that actually came through properly. Unlike the previous one, I do not know what actually... How does that make a difference between normal YouTube links or U2.B? Because U2.B seems to work.
Yeah, there's no question or ampersands in the YouTube thingies.
Okay. Weird. Anyway, Mike Clark and Bill's Tomato Game is the request of Max Levine for tonight.
So, yeah, Amiga. Only Amiga. Well, not only Amiga, but here's some Amiga at least.
Isn't it a cute one?
Very.
Very.
Bling, bling, bling.
Nice Pentaglish vibes, I think. What Max said, I think, yeah, was him. Yeah, but
Yeah.
yes, it is. It actually is a very funky, nice, and cheerful. And for now, I'm not sending you more YouTube links.
For now.
I promise. For now. For a little
Ge-
while.
I'll give you 5 minutes.
Oh, thank you.
Oh.
It's actually so interesting to be on IRC again. It's been ages. It feels like it's been ages since I've been there.
Sorry. Accidentally this Velcro strip off.
Yeah. Why do we have two SDKs there, by the way?
One is well, let him explain, but it's two different places. One is through a VPN or something. The other one, something else. I can't remember now.
Uh-huh. So one is a placeholder.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah, like that's what you used to have as well when you were cool. Like you asked a friend's server, and in this context, you probably would be the friend who had a server, and then you were hanging on it.
I had very many people who had, I think I had at some point like 60 people who had accounts on c64.org, and they had bouncers on that they used to connect to IRC.
Uh-huh.
But back then, I kind of had to ban them because they were so insecure that anyone could essentially connect to them.
Oh.
So had to ban them.
Oh, and the SDK said both are shells.
Huh.
They just hold my connection, and I'm connected twice to hold ops and such.
Mhm.
Yeah, just the cool kids, right?
Yeah, he's been holding the ops in the Boz Radio channel on IRC as well.
Everyone is on IRC now. Yeah, Discord is so 2009. And I realized, was I on Boss Radio? Is there anyone on Boss Radio?
Yeah, it's
There's
me-
no one
me-
on.
Yes, it's me and SDK and TMC.
Well, I don't see you because it's completely like.
Because then you didn't join the right one.
But
Boz Radio in one word.
it's Boss Radio in one word, and
it
it's
really?
completely empty.
Then you are not on the same. Can I see?
Well,
Where is the channel name?
here.
Oh,
Well,
I don't know.
me neither. It's only Slay Radio that is active with people.
I invited you, sent you an invite to the real channel.
Uh-huh. And then how do I join?
I don't know. You figure it out.
Per
It's your
join.
client.
Per join Boss Radio, I guess. So maybe I wasn't joined. Maybe it's just there to open it. It's so weird because I used to auto join all the channels where I have been. Yes, I joined Boss Radio. Oh, now it's active. Oh,
Oh, yeah.
look at that.
There we go.
Oh,
All of 5 people in there now.
wow. Not 5, even 4, because
No.
Ace has. This is 4 people.
Yeah, 5
This is us.
clients.
5 clients, 4 people. IRC is so complex.
Very.
Yeah, but there was something cool about it. Also, that you saw where the people came from, like what is their location, unless they were behind some sort of VPN or other servers, of course. But it's just, yeah. On Discord, you don't see anything like that, right? It's like it's gone.
No.
You don't see any personal information unless they want to give you some.
No, you don't really see any personal information except for the IP you connect from on IRC. The rest is client provided.
Sure, but oh my god, why does wine make me sleepy? It does make me sleepy after a glass. At the second glass. Maybe I just shouldn't drink wine.
Right.
But that's the thing. I definitely prefer this over beer. So
Yeah, it's not bubbly, so sure.
mhm.
Din, din, dark Dodger says, "Can you really use IRC through VPN?" Yeah, sure.
I'm guessing you can, right? There is
No,
technically no...
depends on the VPN service, but generally VPN is just masking or tunneling your traffic through an endpoint. That's it. And what kind of traffic you send is, well, up to you.
Mm. And also, there was a client called War Master that was further developed IRC client, and you could actually kick each other out. Not only kick each other out, but disconnect each other in the modem times. Like, and of course, well, when I was like a kid, like very much a kid, like in my teenage probably. First, it was kind of fun to have that power, you know, and then you try it out. And I got a back kick from someone, I remember, because most of the people had no idea that this is possible. But then I just kicked the wrong person for no reason. And then, of course, I got my kick back. And I was also disconnected from the whole internet, like modem internet, like 4K per sec. That was 4K? The speed. Yes, for
that's a lot.
Like 4 kilobytes per sec.
Yeah, my first modem was like, I don't know, 200 bytes per second or something.
Yeah, okay. I know you are cooler than I am, but still, I
just
started...
older.
Yes, I started like a tad bit later than you did, like about 12 years later, I'm guessing. So
just about.
It's a generational difference. Just about. So I did not have one of the first modems. I think my first modem was 33.6 ish. What? Don't look at me like that.
That was really fast.
It was, okay. For the time being.
I think mine was like a 300 baud modem, or 150 baud modem, I think the first one was. And then shortly thereafter, 300.
Yes, dial-up was so cool. The sounds. I still have some friends who have their ringtones as dial-up voices.
Stinson says 2,400 baud here. If you type too fast, you get disconnected. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
It's really fucking slow.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
And
I think it was either 150 or 300 baud, the first one I had.
Wow.
But yeah, that you can kind of not type with at all. Essentially, you sent like one character at a time, and you could be happy about that.
And 56k. I also had 56k, although I don't remember what Paranoid Raid says, because they were software, not hardware anymore. Lame. I really don't remember that part, but yeah, I had one for a while.
I don't know, like compression or something. I don't know. I kind of 19200 I think was my last modem, and then I got a DSL line or something. Yeah. Gesundheit. Yeah, I need to get working on that sneeze button.
Yeah, then I need to get some handkerchief, but the thing is,
saken är
that saken är att Banan requested
Banan.
Acid Block and Training Kicks with a Punch remix. I like the sound of that. The great trek has ended.
Yeah, a bit of a sudden ending to that one.
Yes, it's a bit of a Slagon ending.
A little bit, but not
A little
quite.
bit. Yeah, I like how the bloat is switching between context here. Did you guys know that the Discord devs were inspired by IRC? There's a hidden Easter egg in the Discord desktop client to confirm it. I actually didn't see that one yet. Next one. Ziona, what color you going to dye your hair next? Okay, then. And then, of course, he added, I see Discord as the grandson of IRC. Not sure how my hair color connects to these two, but yes, I think it kind of really feels like, even without saying, that the Discord developers were inspired by IRC. But what I didn't get right at the start when I joined Discord, and I really had a hard time getting used to it, is the channels within channels concept. Like, I understand that you can have topics and then you can have several discussions related to those. And then, of course, you have the channel view and then you have the private message view. And for the first few days, even weeks, it was so confusing for me that sometimes I didn't even see my private messages and I missed them because I was in channel view instead. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, I never really used the client, only used the web version, so you always have the servers on the left side. But my confusion in the beginning was when you get a private message, you click it and then you read it and think, okay, so cool, I'll attend to that later. You go back to your channel and then I can find my way back to the private message again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I think that the web client has exactly the same placement of things as the desktop client. So in that sense, they more or less should be identical. I'm not using the web client that often. So it's, yeah, it's a bit of a tricky one.
Yeah. And the bloat says there's an Easter egg. Not really an Easter egg per se. Just acknowledging that the IRC way. I always use the compact view, by the way, because the other view is just fluffy, too fluffy.
But
that's the compact view. Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
If you saw earlier. With the Inception thingy, by the way, from Kjetil, you had the profile pictures of people on the left. On those, that's the non-compact view. On this, the compact one, you only see the name, one line per message, essentially.
But if you wouldn't say, I wouldn't even notice. Now I have like a smaller window right now, so it's 2 lines sometimes.
Yeah, but you don't have you don't have a profile picture and the name on one line and the message in a separate line. You have the compact view on that one as well.
No, I never realized that. But yeah, I do have the compact view then. So this is why it wasn't really unusual for me what you had.
Yeah. Proton says Twitch chat backend is an IRCD. Yes, it is. That's why it's so easy to bridge Twitch and IRC to Discord, because it's essentially the same protocol.
That's nice of them. That they also built on that one.
Yeah. But since they needed to tie in all the authentication and whatnot from people who signed up on Twitch, so that the chat that they read and whatnot on the webpage works properly, they had to do a bit of tweaking to the server software. Actually, I did kind of the same thing back in the late 90s. There was this MMO game called Project Entropia. I think they're still around, maybe. But look at that, still around. I used to have an office across the street, so I essentially threw a TP cable across the street from window to window and hosted their internet. And I set up their IRC servers and set up registration like services, NIC and channel services registration that was connected to their web registration services and whatnot. So essentially the same thing as Twitch does nowadays, but
window to window.
But that was in the 90s.
Wow, you are so cool. No one can be more cool than you are.
Yeah, because IRC, the hottest thing ever. But
you
it was
were
fun.
on IRC before there were several servers, so shut up.
Yeah, well,
And you had an ICQ number that was what, 4 digits? This is what you said?
yeah.
Wow.
That I
but-
lost.
Yeah, you lost. So
Yeah, because I never used it, and then everyone else got on there, so I thought, okay, I'll try to figure my password out, and couldn't, so I had to register a new one.
amazing. Back in the days when we used Jabber for work communication, early 2003. I think that came G-Talk later on, did it? Or was it a different client? Anyway, never mind.
Well, Jabber has had a pretty flexible protocol, so it was implemented in various other clients, I think. So, yeah.
Wow. Anyway, FS had a nice request. We just recently played this one, but yeah, it's never enough of this song. And I'm pretty sure that you think the same as well, because we talked about it. A classic, Sirdan and Last Ninja Free.
Oh.
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 No,
Very, very nice.
It's just something we never can get bored of.
Nope, certain good.
Certainly.
Certainly good.
Certainly good, as FS said. Very, very true.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed.
Indeedly doodly.
And yes, it seems like we are full of requests for tonight. So sorry. I mean, we are not sorry about that. That's a really good thing. But anything coming in right now probably won't cut it or won't make it to the final cut. And Shetil, your request is very interesting. However, it's 16 minutes. So...
yeah, and I don't want to cut it short because all the effects and whatnot are very, very nice. So I please request it for the next show a little bit earlier. I don't know when you requested this, but maybe we can keep a lookout for it.
He requested it slightly after 10, and it was a demo that is 16 minutes. And yes, we certainly found it and figured it out. It's 16 minutes, so probably not a good thing to cut it halfway. But it's also rare that we play 16 minutes requests. So
yeah.
That's probably like half of it might make it, right? But you don't know where to cut it. That's a little bit tricky.
Yeah, because it's a demo. All of the effects are different. It's not like, now it's kind of repeating the same things and whatnot. So yeah, I don't know.
The Blood said, by the way, guys, I clicked on your YouTube channel and noticed you had tons of these shows. How many shows have you guys actually done at this point? I even saw a show where you were interviewing the guitar player for Fast Loader's Epic. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we didn't count how many.
Well, that doesn't actually say that, but the name, exactly. Paranoid Droid posted the number of the show, 2,356. That's the number of shows in total that we have done on Slay Radio since I installed the database layer. Before that, we did a bunch of shows as well, but since the database layer kind of cut over date, it's been 2,356 shows.
And this was
not us two, but with Boz
several
and
other people.
Ziphoid and Cracks and who else? A bunch of people.
So since 2006 then, or
something like that, yeah.
Yeah. So now it's 17 years and 2,356 shows, and
I think live shows officially kind of started at 2004 or in 2004. So yeah.
And Luna, have not Slay Radio been around since 1999 or 2000? When did the live show start?
Yeah, so...
When did the live show start?
Around 2004. I think Macke and I did the first live show.
Ooh.
It was kind of interesting because we had not quite figured out how to do a remote show. And here's where it kind of ties back to this other discussion we had. I ran a relay, which I broadcasted to, and he ran a relay, which he broadcasted to. So he was in Skåne and I in Gothenburg, and I listened to his relay to whatever he was playing or saying or whatever. But with the relays, you have a 20-second delay. So we were trying to, and we were trying to have a discussion. And the way we did it was to talk to each other on IRC. I just finished my sentence, your turn. So essentially we typed on IRC what we were going to say, and then when we were finished saying it, and then you could kind of respond to that, typing what you were saying and when you were going to finish. And it was a fucking mess. But it was fun. It was...
Sounds like fun.
Yeah, just a couple of years after I had started streaming, and it was probably 2003 or something. I have no archive of that show or anything like that, because it was way before any of that. There's a quote on the Slay Radio page. Where is it?
And yeah, not all of them are available online because this big crash that you had, right? So the shows before 2006, they are not online, at least that much I know. And you have them somewhere, but we never know
on a DVD.
where.
Yes.
Yeah.
So there's a quote from 2004. Let's see. I'm gonna post the link as well. There we go. Quote number 22 from 2004, June. One step closer to enabling DJs to go live without me being present. And Mackie responds, "That's one small hack for man, one giant leap for nerd kind."
And when did I become an anchor of the show? Well,
she's not an anchor. She's not dragging anyone down.
Let's hope so, at least. Yeah, I think that we started to talk with Slagon around 2016-ish. And yeah, we kind of agreed very early on that since in like half of my life I was involved in radio activities and I was considering to be a radio presenter at some point, like a professional one, not in English, of course, but in my native language. That would be fun. And I also did school radio for several years. And of course, I was always in love with Commodore 64 remixes that very early on of our discussion, we started to talk about this. But my first time joining Slay Radio was around 2004, 5-ish, when I registered my account with an email address that I completely forgot about later on. And then he found it in the database that I actually registered myself. And then, of course, we changed my email address to the one that was current later on, like 12 years later. So, yeah, but since I found the first C64 remixes in 2003, I could have been there almost right at the start, but I wasn't because of my lack of English.
Well,
basically.
You don't have a lack of English now.
Well, yeah, I have some sort of English, I guess. But yeah, that was the main reason why I did not join the community as for a while, like at least 10 years. And then when I improved a little bit and I felt like, okay, now I can have an actual discussion, then I did. But yeah, it's been 2017, January, when I was airing my first live show, and it was only me. And the story was that Slagon actually didn't want to get back into broadcasting. He wanted to stay as a background person. For a little while, for a few months, I was broadcasting alone because, well, that was the original idea. And then our relationship developed and we came together, and then I dragged him, even me, in front of the camera because I thought that it's much more fun when we do this together. So, and then now he feels quite okay in front of the camera and the microphone, I think.
Yeah, well, this was kind of an extension of my other hobby, which was photography, that I did for a number of years, and even actually had some paid work doing that as a food photographer for a couple of years. So, yeah, I kind of ran around restaurants and whatnot in the area and photographed a bunch of food for money.
Yeah, so, I think it's very cool.
So this kind of is a bit of an extension of that little hobby. So
very
that
nice.
was fun.
I can imagine. And school radio meant like typically the school where I was learning, I did the radio in like, in between classes. Like we had a longer pause after the third lesson, probably, and then I did it then, and I was like involved with the tech, like audio tech of the events later on in high school. And that basically the studio of the school. Yeah. So that was like in elementary school and high school. And in elementary, I was alone with the thing. And later on in high school, it was involving, like we involved more people as well. But then it got like fallen apart. So I wasn't interested in it anymore because the other people didn't care that much. So, yeah. Aw. You guys have great hosting chemistry. Thank you. Do we now? So that's very nice to hear. Thank you so much. Yeah. So I guess we do shows together since like the mid end 2017-ish, kind of. End of 2017, because he was shy for a little while and he just felt like, yeah.
He wasn't shy, really.
Yes, just no.
Yeah.
I won't join.
Well, because I had already done the show bit and whatnot, but once we started adding video to the shows, it kind of added a different layer to it that I thought, yeah, this is fun to tinker with, which is why we ended up with all this shit in here.
Yes, because once you start a hobby, you always take it seriously.
Yeah.
That's what you do. And we still might want to play some songs because I have a few here lined up in front of me. I don't know how we will squeeze it in. But
what? I don't understand Shakespeare. When did Slay Radio first do the Rotti link up from SceneSat and others? I don't know. Oh, you mean co-broadcasting thing? Well, since SceneSat started, basically. Because SceneSat started by Ziphoid first being on Slay Radio, and then he was a broadcaster on Slay Radio, and then him and Fnord and a bunch of other guys started SceneSat, and they wanted to do the Rotti show as well. So we thought, okay, we'll co-broadcast for a bit at least, and see how it goes, and went well and whatnot. But they have since stopped doing the Rotti shows, so now we do the Rotti shows only.
Yeah, but that's for about like 2 years or so.
Yeah.
So it's a fresh thing still. So yeah, and we have 4 tracks lined up still. I don't know how we do that, but
I play 2 seconds of each.
Yeah,
because
right.
We're
brilliant idea.
We're out of time. 40 seconds ago.
Anita Bath. Anita Bath. Just pay attention to the name, I think, reflecting back on our conversation. Wants to hear Last Ninja 2 Central Park Loader by Den Tootil.
Oh, excellent. The short one. At least it's not Knuckle Busters.
requests, and sorry for those that we didn't have time for tonight, but next time, we hope so. We hope we will talk less and play more music then, I guess.
It's been a couple of weeks, so we had a bit of talk to get through, I guess.
We had a lot to talk about, because outside the shows...
Found in the quarantine zone.
dig this.
Oh shit!
Just a warning.
You gonna dig this.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Take it down to the
Yeah. One more time. Party people, where you at?
Hey bitch, I broke up with my town and this the closure. It's over. It's selfish how you moving, bitch. I told ya. Remember when I tried to go and coach ya? I don't do it for myself, it's for the culture. Now anybody wanna rap, let's go. Yeah, I've been gonna never slack, no. Or 30 million on a track like bold, I'm a practice show. Trying to catch my flow. I ain't got enough time. I got enough hits, more rounds, trying to get them all checks. That's all on my mind. Whole squad is up next, y'all reach for the ball that we set. The nitty gritty, I'm a lion, you a kitty. Hear my yaps, quick, keep on watching, bitch, we litty. Take out 20 bands, I thought the bands got plenty more, you got bitty. If you speaking on my name, you keep it real, I'm gonna see.
change anything on this? I've downloaded.
Yeah, Booty made some adjustments.
Thanks, Doc.
Teams are being scrambled.
Heavy slip, baby! Come to heavy rack of duty.
Mission begins in 60 seconds.
Thanks for the aid. You are great, Doc.
Soulwax FM.
The moon is passing fast.
here is a tree in the garden, and every summer it produces apples. And we call it an apple tree, because the tree happens. That's what it does. Now here is a solar system inside a galaxy. One of the peculiarities of the solar system is that at least on the planet Earth, the thing peoples. In just the same way that an apple tree apples. It's alive. After all, it has done something intelligent. Because you see, we grow out of this world in exactly the same way that the apples grow on the apple tree. If evolution means anything, it means that. Rocks
put your pants on day. So break out your finest pair of listening devices and join Ziona and Slaygon for a bit of chat live here on Slay Radio.
high volume.
Step on.
I saw it there, Puppy 21.
Yeah, I saw
money from Jimmy
Yeah, I
John's
know.
actually still alive.
Yes. He's sent back to his dad.
Who is number one? Number one. Number one.
I am number one.
Who is number one? Number one. Number one.
Black fly, fly, let's go.